Your direction is more important than your speed. Believe in yourself, and the rest will fall into place. Never fall in love with the same person twice, because the second time you fall in love with the memories, not the person. Some things are meant to cross your way, but are not meant to stay. Worrying only means you suffer twice. People often confuse stress with responsibility. You cannot have a positive life and a negative mind. Be kind and generous without expecting anything in return. We learn not in school, but in life. The most exquisite pleasure is giving pleasure to others. It's not about having what you want, but wanting what you have. Even the smallest lie can break the biggest trust. Smile. Today is the tomorrow you worried about yesterday. Anger is an acid that can do more harm to the vessel in which it is stored than to anything on which it is poured. You can't always have a good day, but you can always face a bad day with a good attitude. Doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. Celebrate small victories and milestones because they pave the way for bigger achievements. The point of the argument is not to defeat each other, but to understand each other. He who wishes to be obeyed must know how to command. A donkey loaded with gold will open the gates of any fortress. Any fool can know. The point is to understand. Fake love is mighty convincing in a world where real love is mighty rare. Recognizing a problem is half the success in solving it. Embrace every opportunity, for regrets come from the chances we didn't take. Progress is impossible without change. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. No gains without pains. Don't cling to a mistake just because you spent a lot of time making it. I guess it comes down to a simple choice. Really, get busy living or get busy dying. Never think twice about investments in yourself. They pay dividends for a long time. You will never remember the days and nights you stay home and do nothing. Don't compare yourself to others because no one can play your role better than you. Whoever brings you the most peace should get the most time. Patience is power. Youth is happy because it has the capacity to see beauty. Anyone who keeps the ability to see beauty never grows old. Death does not concern us, because as long as we exist, death is not here. And when it does come, we no longer exist. You have three choices in life. You can watch things happen, make things happen, or wonder what the hell happened. The harder your past was, the more beautiful your future will be. If you get tired, learn to rest, not to quit. No work is beneath you. The only thing that should be beneath you is your big ego. Work hard in silence and show your skills at the job you get rather than criticizing the job. No matter how many times I may stumble, I will rise each time a better man. The most important step a man can take is the next one. It's always the next one. The only time you should look into someone else's bowl is to make sure they have enough. Be not afraid of moving slowly. Be only afraid of standing still. Experience is not what happens to a man. It is what a man does with what happens to him. You might be the sweetest peach on the tree, but some people just don't like peaches. There are two ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle. The other is as though everything is a miracle. Nothing in life that is worth having comes easy. No matter how nice or respectful you are, some people will still talk bad about you behind your back. Experience, don't expect. Experience life. Do not carry expectations on how it should be. If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Just because you know how it's done doesn't mean it's not magic. You may not realize this, but the people you love are your biggest weaknesses. When you're working for someone else's dream, you sacrifice your own. Kindness is a language that the deaf can hear and the blind can see. Well done is better than well said. A man is but the product of his thoughts. What he thinks, he becomes. Great men are meteors designed to burn so that Earth may be lighted. No relationship is worth damaging your mental health. Depend on yourself, never on others. Just be real. It saves everyone's time. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. It never gets easy, but it gets easier. We live longer when we are too busy living. Putting off until tomorrow is your weakness. The past is just a story we tell ourselves. The salary is the drug they give you to forget your dreams. No expectations, no disappointments. One looking into a puddle sees dirt in it. The other, stars reflected in it. Begin, be bold, and venture to be wise. Keep breaking your heart until it opens. Remember when you wanted what you currently have. An abnormal reaction to an abnormal situation is normal behavior. The first man gets the oyster. The second man gets the shell. An explained joke is no longer a joke. Someone's opinion of you doesn't have to become your reality. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Holding grudges will never harm people you hate. Only you. You are what you do, not what you say you'll do. Those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything. Most of the stuff you worry about never happens. Thinking is difficult. That's why most people judge. Speak your mind, even if your voice shakes. You are not what happened to you. You are what you chose to become. Don't chase women. Instead, focus on your growth, values, and cultivating kindness. The right person will find their way to you at the perfect moment, without the need for chasing. You grow mentally weak when your life is too comfortable. Listen more than you speak, for wisdom often comes from silence. Never put off till tomorrow the fun you can have today. The liar's punishment is not in the least that he is not believed, but that he cannot believe anyone else. Marrying is not at all difficult. It is difficult to be married. Never was anything great achieved without danger. There are times when you see someone for the last time and don't even realize it. Watch out. You'll never know the true value of the moment until it becomes a memory. Every person alive hits a crossroads in life when you have to let go of the past and forge ahead into something new. The only sad thing would be clinging to the past once it's out of reach. Pay attention to the negative signs that people give off and immediately disconnect from them. It will save you a lot of pain and, more importantly, wasted time. Never regret a day in your life. Good days give happiness. Bad days give experience. Worst days give lessons. And best days give memories. Your self-respect has to be stronger than your feelings. Don't tell your friends that you're happy. Don't make them angry. Don't tell your enemies that you're unhappy. Don't make them happy. Any person capable of angering you becomes your master. He can anger you only when you permit yourself to be disturbed by him. When talking to people, look them in the eye and on the face. This will make you more confident in front of others.